What's up, everybody? Golden Eagle Eye here with some more 1v1 right Catan. And yeah, we are sitting at gold 1 still. We played a couple games off camera. Won one, lost one. Sitting at 1593 rating with a nice little 61.5% win rate. So not horrible, pretty good. We'd like to increase that a little bit. We'd like to be around 2/3, 66, 67%. But it is what it is. We'll keep on grinding. I think we've won our last like 10 of 14 games, so that's hovering around 70-ish%. So yeah, let's get into the first game here. Okay, we've got the first pick, and not a great board. Not really all that great at all. I mean, the wheat's not that great. The ore is not that great. Got a lot of wood and brick. And the sheep is mediocre. So I think it's pretty standard here. 8, 5, 10 for first pick. And I guess we build kind of top right. We get the brick, we get the wood, and we get the wheat. Now they're gonna have, I assume they probably go 8, 4, 3, 8, 4, 10. Pretty strong pick. So be it. We probably just take the 9, 5, 10. Maybe we do take the 8-4. Whoa! Huh. I mean, this should be a game for us. Yeah, I think we just take... I mean, I guess they start with the free road, so we can't plow them. But we're definitely not giving them that 9. And we get the only ore on the board. That's insane. With the brick port? Yeah. And low-key wood port right here as well. That's a mistake. This should be a win. Kind of like getting onto the wood first here. There's no real hurry in getting that ore. I think this is fine. That's kind of perfect. Now we can just settle. By dev here. We're gonna hold. That's annoying. They would have gotten a brick from us no matter what, though, right? So. so that's fine. They're gonna go for the wood port. We'll just block them off up here. And then what we can do then is maybe secure this 3-1. Big 12. Big 12. So we settle here for 4. I guess that's 5. Damn, that's going to be really tough actually without a port. I mean, do we just take road here? That's what they needed. So we'll just take that. Clutch 12. I need this 10. I guess. Let's double up on the 6. Don't take the ore. That's bad. So I think at this point it's just got to be the 3-1. This will come. Four hurts. Oh, we gambled. We needed that to not be a VP, man. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, we're just holding here. There we go. We have it in hand as long as we don't 7-9 out. Beautiful. And it's definitely going here. So now we're kind of able to cook a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we got to hold here. Nice 11. Beautiful 4. Big block too. Okay, we got the next city in our hand. Let's support the brick. Get that cooking. Now we need to secure a road. Big. I think it's just 2 devs here. Okay, then they steal the sheep, whatever. Yep. It's actually a pretty close game. We should have it long term here, but it's a lot closer than I'd like it to be. And I think another dev here is good. Big block on that. Now we get our port to cook a bit here. I think it's just dev time here. Wow. Back-to-back 7s. It's a pretty clutch 2 for them. Clutch 9 for us. That hurts. Okay. That's a lot of wheat. Okay, so we can overtake army here for a game. Let's just end it. Okay. So, big mistake for them not taking that 8-4-3 with the ore. They were competitive for sure, but that was a big mistake. So we get into Platinum 2 now with the rating of 1612. Hopefully we can keep that, but we're off to a good start. We won our first game. Let's get into the next one. All right, we are in. We have got first pick once again. And it is an interesting board. We've got the 5, 9, 10 up top, which is pretty good. We've got the 8, 5, 10, which is also not horrible. And we've got the 6, 5, 10. I guess it's a question of how much value do you put on the 5 or 9 of ore versus the 10 of ore. We probably get 8, 10, 11, which I like. Let's take the 6, 5, 10. We'll point down to the sheep. Kind of forces them to break it up a little bit, and now they're stuck playing something like 6-3-12 or 6-4-3, but then playing without the sheep. So They could just go 4 wheat sheep and have that top. If they do that, so be it. We obviously need the wheat and the sheep. If they do, okay, so there's that. I assume maybe it's 6-4-3 and trying to race me. Probably a mistake considering they don't have any sheep. We'll see. I think they've got a tough choice to make here. We made it tough by taking this 6-5-10 rather than like choosing a side. Okay. So they're going to be without the brick for now. I think we'll take this, build to the 9, and then we've got access to all this other stuff. Happy with that. Beautiful. Sure that I love that play from them. Let's secure that spot. Doubling up on that. But I would like to get down here. Unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately, but we do have to city here. I feel like a 7 is coming. There's the 7. Okay. So we take 3-1 and we dev, and now we're probably able to cook. We get the extra sheep here. And now we just block. I was gonna say maybe it is the 9, but we get that anyways. I'm happy to pop a dev here. Mono is big. Big. Yeah, we might get a resign here. We might get a resign here. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we can still get onto the extra weight here, but I think actually it's coming down here to the 4-11-3. I think. So that's a nice 4. Big 10 for us. And at this point, dev, and what are we citying? I guess just the ore. I mean... What do they do? Big block. I think they're just being stubborn at this point. Wow. Because there's no way. Yeah. Destroy them. So I think our first pick was the right pick. It kind of made them choose what they were going to do. I almost took the 8-5-10, but then that leaves them way too much because they're able to get 9-5-10, 6-9-10, and that's way too strong for us to overcome. In that scenario, they play without the sheep, but they can road build like a madman and get sheep pretty easily in that scenario. So I'm happy with that. We've secured our 2 out of 3 wins by winning our first 2. Really happy with that. Let's see if we can't go 3 for 3. We are in. We've got the second pick, and I'm pretty happy with it. We are either getting the 8-5-10 or the 6-9-5, regardless. So I'm pretty happy with that. We'll wait and see what they do. Okay. So... Where's the wood port? Up there, huh? Do we play without the sheep initially? If we go here, they take the 8-4-3. They're definitely not taking that, which means we get on the 4. Yeah, I like it. So we'll take this. We'll point down. We'll take this and point left. I could have pointed right here. Wow. Wow. They give us the 8-4-3. I think that's a mistake. Some clutch rolls. Need a 7 here. Yikes. I was hoping that a 7 would roll. Okay. I mean, Sheepport is a play now. Another 5 would be amazing. We need this first city, man. Okay, so there's our city. It's gonna be on the 5. And they take the ore. That's tough, man. Oh, that's a big block. Wow. That's a big block. I think it's settle. Pop. Ooh. That 8 is a monster. Getting this sheep port was actually really nice for us. No way, dude. That's a wild monopoly. They steal the wood. Man, these blocks. Crazy, crazy blocks. Oh, God. Oof, and they take it. Man, their steals are just clutch. We need a 5 here. Something. I mean, there's not much we can do. Do we get it? This is brutal. VP is not what we're looking for. Oh my God. These 8s. They just got 8 ore. I mean, we just have to protect ourselves here. Okay. We don't have what we need. So annoying. Okay. And they're just getting all the steals. Another 8. That's so brutal, man. Crazy thing is, they're not on a pour. I assume they settle on this 3-1 now, but yeah. Oh God, dude. Okay, so that's actually a big block. We need more wood. We're gonna get stole from here. That's such a big block. Okay. So we take this settle spot from them. And we look at connecting. These blocks. Okay, so we needed that. We need a 9 here. Big time. Okay, huge. I think it's that. Just so we can get some building. I'm hoping that this will come soon. Which is soon being right now. Okay. So we're in pretty good shape. We're in pretty good shape. Three non-knights. Still a mono out there. I think there's road builders, all that jazz. Excuse me. Wow. That hurts. That might be game. Nope. I think we have to connect and pop. Okay, so we got one of the VPs. So now it's just city here. I think the most that they can do is 13 roads, so I think we've basically secured road. We're looking for another city here, or a road settle. Can't do much. That's game, as long as we don't 7 out. Ooh. They take our road settle away. Yeah, that's still game. Good game. All right, 3 for 3. Very happy with that. I assume, yeah, they were sitting on the other mono. So they had only a single VP. I guess their other card was a road builder. So yeah, if we kept popping low key, we could have at some point overtaken them for army. Obviously, we would have needed 3 more knights, but yeah, pretty wild. I thought for sure that they were gonna win once they overtook a road there. I thought they were on more VPs than that. I knew there were non-knights, so I didn't realize that they had another mono and a road builder. But good for us. Good for us. They kind of lost a bit of steam there, and we had some clutch rolls that gave us those cities. And at that point, they weren't really able to maintain the blocking, which, you know, really came in clutch. The 9s, the 5s. The 5s were big. 9s were big. 6s were huge. So again, those coordinated 6s, we were able to put in some work. The 8s were big. I mean, we were on all those numbers, right? So obviously they got a lot of ore out of them 8s and a lot of wheat out of them 5s. The 4 really didn't roll too much. Well, a decent amount of times, I guess. Yeah, but pretty good game. I'm happy with that. Yeah, hope you all like it. Hit me up in the chat. hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.